Shalom. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha Kwadash. Double honor to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect that's out here laboring in all truth and sincerity. To USA Shalom. This is brother Amawan Ariyah from GMS Charlotte coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha Kwadash. And pretty much in this lesson, all right, as I'm pretty sure everyone has heard, dealing with, this upcoming election. All right, President Joe Biden has announced that he will not run in the 2024 elections, and therefore the Democrats are gearing up to push Kamala Harris, the current vice president, all right, to be the new Democratic nominee. Okay, and same story as we see taking place. All right, you got these, stupid Negroes, all right, having a gleam of hope because they see a so-called black face, especially since it's a black woman, all right, about to be pushed to the forefront as a means of false hope. Okay, and what you see here in this article on the left from the Washington Post is a good example to see how our people, are still simple as all hell, man. All right. So as it reads, as after Biden's exit, Zoom led by black women mobilized 44,000 for Harris. All right. It says the call, which organizers say raised more than 1.5 million, got women feeling energized and galvanized to support the vice president's surprise bid for president. Okay, and this is exactly what the elites need to stir up controversy dealing with these race riots, man. Because we already know that these red-blooded Edomite Americans, they're not about to have no so-called quote-unquote black woman in office, let alone any woman. Okay, because these Edomites, they want Trump, man. Okay, and Trump is being put up as the great white hope. All right, but in all actuality, we understand that look, this is about to stir up, a lot of tension and racial tension. All right, for lack of a better word, Salakia. All right, so these damn these jakes out here, especially the black woman, really look at Kamala Harris as the means to pretty much, push forward with the plight. All right. So real quick, I want to grab this in Hosea 4:6. It says, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children." Right, and our people suffer from a lack of knowledge because our people are so gung ho on trying to find a leader that's going to finally bring them out of this state, not realizing that we're under the curses and the only one that can get us out of this situation is Yahweh Shai, okay, which we have to wait on to be set free from this place, man. All right, but our people are destroyed because time after time after time after time after time after time after time, our people have trusted in this voting system in a ways to think that this could be their way to put somebody forth that can understand their plight. When all actuality, Kamala Harris is another cog in the system. All right, who is just going to help push forth the agendas of elites, man. Okay, and hey, Esau Edom has been talking about these things for a while now, man. All right, and it was actually a president, former president. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. That actually gave the scenario of what would happen, all right, to bring forth a woman to be in the presidency, man. All right. Let me see. Salakia.
President of the United Society.
Conference, which is being held here at the. Well, I hope we do have a young lady at some point become President of the United States. Uh, I can tell you how I think it will happen, because it won't happen in the normal course of events. Either the Republican or Democrat political party will nominate a man for president and a woman for vice president.
And have that not happen? All right, was not Joe Biden's running mate Kamala Harris? Okay, keep that in mind.
And the woman and man will win. So you'll end up with a president, a male, and a vice president, a female. And in that term of office of the president will die. And the woman will become president under the law or constitution.
Now, the big story that has been going out all today is that, Joe Biden has decided not to run because of health reasons, man. All right? And there's been extreme, rumors going around that those health problems, may be dire, all right? And, he might actually, die while he's still in office, man. And so, Kamala Harris is being, put up in that stage to pretty much, take that seat, man, okay? So, going back to here, it says they were all hearing about the same thing. A Sunday night Zoom call organized to support the nascent presidential bid of Vice President Harris, who could be the first black woman elected president after President Biden announced the end of his candidacy earlier that day, right? And so Esau Edom knows exactly how to play on you jakes, man. All right, putting the so-called blackface into, the running to pretty much, get all you jakes' energy to pretty much run to the voting office and vote that face in, not even realizing that the president is nothing more than a figurehead, man. All right, he doesn't run anything, and also Kamala Harris ain't a Jake, man. Okay, hey, brothers did the research, and come to find out, her I think her father is an Elamite, man. Okay, it's either an Elamite or a Hamite. I can't remember what exactly was said, but she's a heathen. Okay, but because it's a brown face, just like Barack Obama was, all right, because Barack Obama wasn't an Israelite either. He was a Hamite. All right, his father was Kenyan. Okay, but our people not being spiritual, okay, they, look at, that brown face and think that these guys are for them, man. All right, but in all actuality, these presidents are nothing more than guys that are set up to pretty much destroy you jakes even more. Because what did Barack Obama end up doing? All right, which I find this meme to be funny, okay, because it's true. All right, because here it is, you got all these women, pretty much coming together to raise this money up to fund Kamala Harris's presidential bid. When you look back on the quote unquote first black president, what exactly did he do for Jake? Not a damn thing, man. All right. So, hey, the same sentiment is going to be on her. All right. If she is to take office, man. Okay. Which this is nothing more, than just what's the word I want to use? It's a big ass shit show, man. Okay. Because The Simpsons actually, let this be shown in one of the episodes where, Lisa looks exactly like Kamala Harris, as they setting this up to take the stage. this is exactly what we're seeing taking place, man. Just as you had the same episode, well, I don't think it's the same episode, but when Trump he got murked in the episode, man, had him in the casket. You can look that up, man. Okay, but at the end of the day, Kamala Harris is being set up to be that savior, especially for so-called black women, man. But Jake, period. All right. Then what's the scripture I'm looking for? Lamentations, Salakia. Where we at? Lamentations 4. Because hey, no matter who the president is, man, whether it's Trump or Kamala Harris, man, all right, nobody is going to be able to deliver you out of the hand of the Most High, man, because this is his movie that he's setting up, all right, to pretty much bring destruction to you wicked ass Israelites, man. This is Lamentations 4 and 17. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us, because ultimately our people have their trust set in America. But at the end of the day, hey, these presidents, this government, all right, senators, mayors, whatever that our people are trying to put up as that scapegoat to deliver them, none of these people are going to be able to save you from the predicament that you're in. And Kamala Harris definitely isn't going to be able to save you, man, because her whole MO, she doesn't even care about you niggas, man. All right, I found this. All right, I had this my phone saved back for a couple years. All right, it says beautiful mosaic of Kamala Harris made out of all black men she locked up and kept in prison past their release date for jail labor, man. Okay, and she has an extensive history of railroading Jake, over there in L.A. when she was a senator, man. All right, which was brought up, in one of her interviews, man.
Senator Harris says she's proud of her record as a prosecutor and that she'll be a prosecutor president, but I'm deeply concerned about this record. There are too many examples to cite, but she put over 1,500 people in jail for marijuana violations and then laughed about it when she was asked if she ever smoked marijuana. She blocked evidence. She blocked evidence that would have freed an innocent man from death row. She kept people in prison beyond their sentences to use them as cheap labor for the state of California. And she fought to keep cash bail system in place that impacts poor people in the worst kind of way.
Thank you, Congresswoman. Senator Harris, your response.
Hey, calling her out on her shit. But this is what you want. This is what you Jakes want, man. Okay? Just to say that we got another one in, man. All right, when in all actuality, you're not even supposed to be, voting in the first place, man. We continually bring this out, man. All right? Kamala Harris is not an Israelite, man. Not all so-called black people are the same, man. This is Deuteronomy chapter 17, verse 15. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy power shall choose. One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother. NLT. If this happens, be sure to select a king. Select as king the man the Lord your power chooses. You must appoint a fellow Israelite. He may not be a foreigner, all right? But you see, Jake sees a black face and automatically assumes that these people are for you, all right? But like I said, just like with Obama, okay, what did Obama do, all right, to help so-called black people under his reign or his, presidency, all right? He, pretty much opened the door for the nasty agenda to pretty much get it to where we are right now, man, which the Biden administration was a continuation of what he, he issued in during his 8 years in office, man. All right? And so you think Kamala Harris is going to, get in there and suddenly change everything? Was she not just a few years ago going to these different countries and pretty much, forcing them to, make a decision whether if they wanted to continue to get aid from America, that they had to accept the nasty agenda over in their countries. Okay, so you think over here in America that they're going to be any different? But see, our people, they're simple. Okay, so that's why the scriptures refer to our people as Sodom's children, man. All right, but then you get the news that she's going to be endorsed by these different people, and you got these women jumping to the forefront thinking that this is their chance, man. Okay, so let's go back. It says more than 44,000 people logged onto a Zoom call to support Harris and raised more than 1.5 million for her campaign in 3 hours, according to Win with Black Women founder Jakota Eddy. Anybody that does not think that black and brown women are the backbone of this party, they don't know us, Star Jones, the lawyer and former talk show host, told the Washington Post. Harris has already been leading by example. We are going to support her. We're going to raise money for her, and we're going to get out the vote for her, which you dumbass women don't even realize that the Democratic Party, all right, when you look into the history, they have always, took advantage of so-called black people and pretty much, destroyed y'all through hopes of change, man. Okay? Hey, the Republican Party gets, a lot of flack, which both these parties, are both, two wings of the same bird. But at the end of the day, the Democratic Party has always, played on the simplicity of Jake, all right, to, get the things that they needed, man. All right, but let me just speak on that real quick. Revelation 13 and 11. It says, "And I beheld another beast coming out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and spake as a dragon." Right, because we know this is, the Roman Empire reincarnated. Okay, and just like in the pagan Roman Empire, okay, you had the political parties, back then, which were then known as the plebeians and the patricians. All right, but in today's time, they're known as the Democrats and the Republicans. All right. But at the end of the day, these are two, faces that are set up by the elites to give, you Americans a false sense of entitlement, because you're told that your vote matters, and so you'll run down to the voting booths every 4 years to place a ballot on who you think should become president and lead this country, when the presidents aren't even elected. They're selected, all right, by the elites. Okay, look up the Electoral College, man. All right. So these presidents don't do shit, all right, outside of what they're told to do, man. Okay, they're just a figurehead, man. All right, but at the end of the day, like I said, they're 2 wings of the same bird, man. All right, the eagle, all right, the dragon. This is Babylon the Great, man. And right now, as the campaign process is beginning, Kamala Harris is speaking those sweet words to our people, man. All right, giving you the things that you want to hear. All right, and like I said, her face, as of right now, is the thing that's being pushed for black voters, because they've been pushing, the whole thing. The Democrats, they know the backbone of their political party rests on the back of so-called black voters, especially the black women, as we just read in this article. So as we continue to get closer to this so-called election in November, all right, you're going to see a lot of pandering to Jake out here, man, and our people could fall for it every time, man, not even realizing that you're being used. Okay, it says, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. All right, and you're gonna see if Kamala Harris is elected into office. All right, you're gonna see that hatred that she has for Jake, because you thought she was bad as a senator of what she was doing to Jake. All right, hey, the elder apostle Gabar just did a video on her name, and her name means terrible. Kamala means terrible, and I believe it was Finnish. All right, so you're gonna see that hatred, through the elites be pushed for her, man. All right, if she gets in, if we even have an election, man. Okay, because like I said, You think these Edomites are gonna go for that? Hell nah, man. So like I said, this is a race war that is being fueled by her being put in office, because this is turning into a black versus white thing, man. All right, and this is exactly what the Most High wanted to happen, man. All right. Where we at? Isaiah 19. Isaiah chapter 19 and 1. It says, "The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom." Right. So that division is being put in the earth right now through these presidents, man. Because you got the blacks for Trump, all right, you got the Edomites for Trump, all right, you got Mexicans for Trump, okay, you got the pro blackies that's gonna go for Kamala Harris, all right, and these are gonna be even households that's gonna be delivered. It's like it divided, all right, off of just this alone, man. Okay, let's see, go to that real quick. All right, so this is all playing out in the Most High's favor, man. Okay, this is Matthew chapter 10, verse 35. I start at verse 34. It says, "Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, and a man's foes shall be they of his own household." All right, and that's exactly what's going to take place with this whole presidency, as we see, man. Okay, families are going to be divided. All right, racial tension is going to be at an all-time high. Based off what this election is bringing forth now, man. Okay, so our people, hey, they're going to get caught up in the madness of all this, because they still trust in this voting system in this country, okay, which is why Yahweh Shem Shah told us to arise ye and depart, for this is not our rest, man. You Israelites should have no business even being consumed with the shit show that this election is showing to be, man. Okay, Isaiah 30 and 1. "Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel but not of me, and that cover what they covering but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin." Okay, and that's what our people are doing, putting their trust in these presidential candidates year after year, man. Okay, hey, the Most High is the one that's going to deliver us and take care of us, man. All right, that's why it says, woe to thee that put their trust in man, because as Jacob's going to find out, all right, Kamala's going to let you down, just as Trump is going to let you down. Hey, none of these presidents are for your favor, man. Okay, it says that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Okay, because you thinking, all right, that Babylon is the end all be all, so you have your full spirit invested in this place, not realizing that this shit is about to be over with, man. Okay, hey, Biden, all right, Kamala, Trump, whoever that you thought was gonna be the savior to fix your predicament, none of these niggas are going to do anything but continue on and destroy this place, man. Hey, what Biden has done with this country, all right, has set the stage perfectly for whoever is about to get in office to bring forth, the next step in these elites' plans, which more than likely is going to be martial law, because it's going to be, fights in the street, man. Okay, on whatever side, all right. Because you got a lot of these Americans that's just ready to go ahead and just take power into their own hands, man. Which is why you see a rise in these different militia groups or whatnot, man. All right, but our job is to just sit back and watch things unfold as we have been told through prophecy, man. All right, so like I said, no matter what comes about out of this, at the end of the day, all right, the scriptures still stand true of, that division taking place, man. That's one of the signs that, Yahweh gave warning of, man. All right. That nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom, you know, that civil war. That's inevitable, man. Okay? But hey, a lot of our people going to get caught up in that. So I'm going to finish this out. Isaiah 30:3. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion, because hey, you Jace are gonna learn one way or another, all right, of how these devils truly feel about you, man. Okay, and it's gonna be too late for a lot of you by the time you realize it, man. So, hey, may Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, all right, continue to cover, the true believers, Lord willing, that we continue, to abide in the Spirit, all right, have faith and continue to be prayed up, man, because hey, things is getting real interesting out here, man. So, hey, we're just gonna, continue to stay upon our watchtower and deliver the news as we see fit. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakaha Kwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect. Until next time, I say Shalom.